Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. So I am about to make some delicious oatmeal. Today it's going to be a tahini and honey oatmeal, and I'm on this new kick of having tahini with like everything. It's something that you put in hummus or baba ganoush or something like that very traditionally, but I've been making it a little sweet with honey and oatmeal in the morning. It is so good. I had no idea I love tahini this much. Also, I've been drinking my coffee this morning. This is my favorite mug. It's not really zooming in on it, but it's the Blue Moon Diner in, excuse me, in Charlottesville. It is my favorite old school diner, and every time I drink coffee out of this, it reminds me of home. And also I want to mention that I've been having this big cup of water. You all have seen this now for the past few days. This morning I woke up really thirsty, so this is actually my second cup of warm water. And by second cup, I mean by the time I finish this huge plastic cup, it'll be 8 cups of water probably. So I probably shouldn't have any more of that. I'm gonna put that down. That's a lot of water. So let's make the oatmeal, and then I have some really fun recipes to show you the rest of the day. I'm making zucchini and corn and English pea fritters for lunch. So I'll show you how to make that, and then I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner, but we will see. All right, here's the oatmeal. Okay, so first things first, I have measured half a cup of oats. These are just organic rolled oats, and I'll put that in there. Oh, some stuck to the bottom. Oh well. And then I'm starting with a cup of water. I might add more as I cook, but I start with a cup of water. And then we'll just turn this to high just to get it started, and it will heat up, and then I'll lower it to medium. But I'll just watch this for the next 10 minutes or so. Now it's really starting to come together now that I've turned the heat up, so that's going to keep going. I'm going to add a half a cup of this vanilla oat milk, a dash of cinnamon, a spoonful of tahini, and some honey, just a drizzle of honey. Almost done with my coffee too. Woohoo! All right, so it's been about 20 or 30 minutes since I ate that delicious oatmeal. You guys have to try that, and be sure to comment below if you did. I am now headed to the gym. Can we also talk about this cockatoo look? I just got my hair cut, and I do not know what to do with short hair and working out. So if anyone also has tips for what to do with your hair, when you're working out, let me know. But anyway, after I work out, I'm gonna run some errands and then come home and cook. So I will see you all in a little bit. So hello everyone, I am officially back from my workout. It was a lot longer than I anticipated. I think I just got in the rhythm of working out. So I came back and I showered, hence my hair being really wet. You guys are gonna think I never do my hair. I do my hair. You just see me in the morning and I guess after a shower. So I was really hungry and I decided to go out and get a salad and bring it back home. So I will show you that now. So here's my beautiful salad. I went to the Milwaukee Public Market. Let me kind of get lower and show you. It's a really big salad, but I always get their raspberry vinaigrette on the side, and I get two. One for the salad and then one for when I make my own salad. And then they put all the avocado at the top, so this is definitely, look at that, it's sticking to the whole top. But I put radishes, red peppers, spring mix, green onions, cucumbers, tomatoes, and alfalfa sprouts and carrots, and then guacamole. So I plan on eating that whole thing now, and then I'm gonna make the zucchini and corn fritters tonight for dinner. So change of plan, but I'm so hungry I couldn't not get something. So I'm gonna dig into this and I'll check back in with you after lunch. So for dinner tonight, I am making zucchini and corn fritters, which are vegan, and it has zucchini, onions, a garlic clove, a cup of peas, a cup of corns, and some chipotle chili powder. I'm gonna first preheat my oven to 350 degrees. So while that heats up, I'm using my food processor. So I'm blending an onion, a whole zucchini, the 1 clove of garlic until it is very minced or kind of pasty almost. And once it's done kind of spinning, you put in a cup of peas and the chipotle powder, as well as a teaspoon of salt to bring out all the flavor. And also I'm linking the recipe to my blog below in the description box, so you can get all the exact amounts there. But you blend all of that together. I scrape down the sides so that everything can become really well blended. And then I'll just pulse it again until it comes to a nice smooth paste. It already smells so good in here. And then I add the corn last because I really like the texture of corn for these fritters. So you only want to pulse it maybe 2 or 3 times just to get it incorporated, but leaving a lot of the kernel still intact. So it should look like that. And then I put it in a big bowl, and I'm going to be using spelt flour, which is actually locally made. It's grown and processed in Wisconsin. So I'm just adding a few spoonfuls at a time to really give the mixture some body so that it can be formed into patties. So I think I added about 7 or 8 tablespoons here, but I just added a big spoonful at a time until it came to this texture. And I'm going to put a little knob of coconut oil over medium heat in a fry pan because we're going to fry these on either side first so that they create a nice crunchy exterior. So about a teaspoon of coconut oil in the pan. And then once you form your patties, you're going to give them a nice fry, and you'll know that they're ready to be flipped when they release from the pan. Of course, the first one is like a pancake. You always mess it up, but the other ones turned out and flipped perfectly. So just keep doing this process until you've formed about 8 patties, 8 or 9 patties, and you put it in the oven for 20 minutes, but because my mixture was a little wet, I'll talk about what happened later, but I had to check it at 20 minutes and then set another timer for 15. So they cooked for a total of 35 minutes, but they came out perfectly and just golden brown on the outside. And I served this over rice, and one of my tricks is to get frozen rice in a bag because it's already cooked and you just have to heat it up for 3 minutes in your microwave. So it's a huge time saver. Rice usually takes 45 minutes to make. So then I also serve it with baby kale. And then I am loving this cilantro avocado dressing, so I'll drizzle that on top. It's just yogurt based, so it's really light, but it has a nice cilantro flavor. And then I'm also loving this sriracha carrot hummus, so I'll put a spoonful of that. It's actually made with white beans, so I find that I digest it better, but use whatever hummus you love. And then this is the finished product. So it was delicious. I sat on the couch, I journaled, I finished this delicious dinner. Dinner was so good. I'm going to link the recipe to my blog so that you can get the full recipe there. And it was really good. I'm taking leftovers to work with me for lunch tomorrow. So that'll be really, really delicious to have as leftovers. They kind of had the texture of a crab cake because they were a little soft in the middle still, but crunchy on the top and bottom since I seared them before putting them in the oven. And I also want to mention that they shouldn't take that long in the oven. What happened was I used frozen corn kernels that I thawed, but then I didn't saute them and like get the extra water out. So typically the mixture shouldn't be that wet, but even though it was slightly wet, they still did great in the oven with a longer time. So if you use fresh corn that you've sauteed or you've baked and you take the corn kernels off, the mixture shouldn't be that wet. So just maybe watch them once you get in the oven. Once you get them in the oven, check them at 20 minutes and then see if they need a little extra time like mine did. But now it is 8:15 and I have the munchies. So I'm probably going to have a handful of dates with some almond butter. I do that very often. So if you watched some of my other what I eat in a day videos, I typically have dates with almond butter or peanut butter or cashew butter. That's all really good. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, thank you all for watching another What I Eat in a Day. I can't believe this is number 5. I hope you are enjoying them and getting lots of inspiration. And I will see you very soon. All right, bye.